leaders into products or impact as Nigerian children undertake a journey to the world of innovation. Cross River State exhibits its natural endowments with Nigerian flavors. Plus, rising cases of prostate cancer among men. Correspondent seeks the expert opinion. We're glad to have you join us on this week's edition of The Correspondents. Stories on our lineup will excite and educate you as usual. I am Tessie Omeri. Thanks for being there. Let's begin with the Information and Communication Technology ICT. Engaging Nigerian children in ICT is the best way to accelerate the development of the sector and create future innovative leaders who will transform the Nigerian technology space and boost the Nigerian digital economy. This was evident at the 2 weeks program on Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics STEM program organized by the National Center for Artificial Intelligence and Robotics, the arm of NTA. Correspondent Joseph Johnson covered the STEM bootcamp for kids.
After 2 weeks of being trained on artificial intelligence, virtual reality, coding and other technological skills, Serene Essien is one out of almost 200 kids who have completed the tasks and is among the 20 best participants selected from the 2 batches of the program, which had 96 junior and 82 senior kids.
You will become an extraordinary person.
The Director General of NITDA, Inua Kashifu, charged the children on proactiveness, deep thinking, and to be ready to succeed in their endeavors.
What we are doing is like a journey. Innovation is a journey that will help you to take your idea from inception to impact. If you have an idea, you can walk to the center. We will help you to shape the idea to create an impact, because what we do as a human beings, or if you want to be an extraordinary person, you need to solve a problem. How can you solve a problem? You can solve a problem by turning an idea into a solution. So if you have an idea to solve something using technology, you can come with that idea to the center. We can help you turn that idea into a service or a product, so that you can develop your own game to be playing at home instead of playing someone's game. You can start building your own software to be the next Bill Gates.
It was really interesting from the first day when we learned 3D printing, and then to the virtual reality, to the artificial intelligence. We did coding too, and then we were taught video editing. So it was really, really interesting. I enjoyed my time here. Even the bonus of making friends too. I made a lot of friends, and I was really happy and excited. Up till now, I wish it could continue. I already have parents that are ICT professionals. My mom is an ICT scientist, so there's a really big opportunity of me continuing at home, like even studying it in the university, because I'm looking at that too.
I intend to help Nigeria to try cybersecurity. So all of the hacking and everything that is going on around the country, I intend, hopefully, I will make it and help Nigeria secure cyberly.
From the displays of their innovative works, there are hopes that Serene and her colleagues will continue with the journey towards becoming technology leaders who will steer the country towards prosperity, as they were invited to the NITDA Academy, where they can continue with their digital learning journey from the comfort of their homes and through the agency's virtual platforms.
Technology leaders in the making. That is the most productive way of engaging children during the holidays. Many thanks, Joseph. We now take you to Cross River State, a place where tourism potential abound in cuisines, dressings, dances, as well as nature's abundant endowment. And these have been described as veritable assets for the country's tourism development and promotion. This endowment is coming from the Director General, Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, Folorunsho Koka, during the Calabar edition of the Nigerian Flavours. Correspondent Maureen Leo Ajom has more.
Apart from heritage sites and monoliths, which are common features in Calabar and the entire state, the clean and green nature, the cuisines, dress sense, and the dances of the people of Cross River State make tourism potential for the development and promotion of the industry in Nigeria.
First of all, the food. The cuisine of people of Cross River is just amazing. I have been introduced to so many things. I think the cuisine makes it a destination. I think the people are also very friendly and very warm and very welcoming. I find that another attribute of Cross River State that is conducive to tourism. Behind me, you can see Cali Vegas being built. I've been to Iata Island across the lagoon. This is the marina, not to talk of the waterfalls, the dense rainforests, the watermark. No matter how you look at almost every state in Nigeria, if you package the good things you are good at, people will come to you. Tourism is a thank you for the state of well-being.
The Calabar edition of Nigerian Flavours again presents a platform for these endowments of Cross River State to be showcased.
What we are doing is creating the equivalent of about a month's sales in one day. So little vendors who really wouldn't have this throughput through their businesses are here. I think there are about 52 vendors here. The stage is a small business. The lights, the sound, the screen, that's what we see here. The next level is the suppliers of the food items, the supplier of the diesel, then the staff that man all these little small businesses. And it's something that once done here, I've already just even been informed that they're not going to break it down today. I'm leaving tomorrow. But it continues. And there's nothing that stops the tourism board, after seeing how this is done, from doing it quarterly, monthly.
Participants at the fair are full of excitement for the initiative of the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation. Visitors and tourists had time to unwind in the hospitality atmosphere that Calabar provides, leaving its meaning of come and live and be at rest.
There is food fair, there is fashion. Nigerian Flavour Calabar edition is one big event that has come to Cross River State. It's a booster for the economy of the state. Talking about businessmen, you can see young businessmen and women are all gathered here. And as for those who are in Calabar particularly,
I think it's something we should do regularly to help entrepreneurs, to encourage entrepreneurs in town to, sell and encourage people to actually get doing something, no matter how small it is. In fact, someone will say like, I'm selling Gary. Yes, I'm selling Gary, but does it look like the regular Gary? It doesn't. So it's something, it brings more change to the pocket,
It's an avenue to showcase what I do. I want to show people that you can actually get everything you need in drinks and it doesn't have to be alcoholic.
Nigerian Flavours Calabar edition was held at the scenic and iconic Marina Resort, where the aroma of Nigeria's rich delicacies filled the venue.
We are not done yet with the Calabar edition of Nigerian Flavours, as Maureen Leo Ajom joins us via telephone call for more insight on the event. Hello, Maureen, you're welcome to the Correspondent.
Thank you, Kathy.
Glad to have you join us on the program. Now, Maureen, Calabar edition of Nigerian Flavours organized by the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation. How did it go?
Thank you very much. Well, the Calabar edition of Nigerian Flavours was one event considered remarkable and noteworthy by stakeholders and participants. It was an opportunity to showcase the tourism potential of Cross River State in cuisines such as the popular Dikam Ikong, Ekbang Kukwo, Okoro Afang, Bole, talking of plantain, Bele sweet soup, and the like. And at this event, participants took advantage of the opportunity to enjoy themselves with their loved ones and, of course, the family members, thereby attempting to justify the acronym Calabar come and live and be at rest. The event also provided a platform for the dressing and the dances of the people of Cross River State to be showcased. And of course, many people in Nigeria know that Cross River State has diverse cultural heritage. Just to mention a few, the Ekombi dance, the Morning King dance, Ekwe masquerade, the Obam dance, and the like. Talking about dressing, you cannot talk about the dressing of the people of Cross River State without mentioning the secular Onyonyo dress worn by the Efak women during celebrations or ceremonies. The natural endowments in Cross River State, just as the Director General Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, Chief Folorunsho Kuka, highlights some of the tourism sites he visited, noting how delighted and proud he feels to be a Nigerian. The Calavegas, the Agbokum Waterfalls, the Kwa Falls, the Green Forest, and the clean and green serenity of the state, and the warmth and people, and of course the scenic and iconic marina resort where the event, Nigerian Flavour, took place. So, all of these and some others were the major highlights during the Calabar edition of Nigerian Flavour.
All right, Maureen, you know, tradition, let's say culture is one thing that everybody looks forward to. Me in particular, I love culture. When you talk about Idika Ikong, you talk about all those beautiful cuisines, I'm already salivating. And I would love to be in Calabar for you to host me. Tell us, from your experience, what makes Cross River State a tourism destination?
Wow. I've just finished with the reel of the cuisines, the dressings, and the dances of the people. But now, Cross River State is one of the few states in Nigeria that are tourism conscious. When visiting Cross River, there are many things to look forward to doing and seeing. I begin with the Agbokum Waterfall, which is being considered one of the top destinations in Nigeria for adventurers choosing waterfall. It is close to the Nigeria-Cameroon border, and it has 7 streams, each cascading over steep cliffs, which provides 7 phase fall. You care about where it's located? It is located about 17 kilometers from Ikom, about 315 kilometers from Calabar. We also have the Kwa Falls. Kwa Falls is another spectacular waterfall located in the narrow, steep gorge on the headwaters of Kwa. Kwa Falls is located in Urban Division of Cross River National Park. I want to take you through what Kwa Falls can offer. It is characterized by a staircase of about 234 steps from the top to the bottom. There is also the Kwa River Sand Beach, which is much nearer to Calabar that you can explore.
All right, Maureen, from all this beautiful...
And I'm going to tell you more. We still have a lot. You'll just find out what, from my experience, what makes Calabar really tick. I'm not done. Just give me a little time.
Okay, Maureen, I'm with you. Go ahead. Make it snappy.
Okay. All right. We have the Slave History Museum. We have the Bull Mountain Resort. We have the Cross River National Park, and I'm particular about this because it is the pride of Nigeria. And of course, you know that it is so for a very good reason. It is the home to endangered species of animals and plants that have been listed as a hot biodiversity hotspot. There is the Mary Slessor House, where Mary Slessor, a Christian missionary, arrived Nigerian shores in 1876. Dealt and kept the children and twins she saved from birth from the community. Then, the peak of tourism in Cross River State and perhaps the whole of Nigeria, talking about the Calabar Carnival, this is where you and I know that every December, tourists from all over the world gather for the procession and display of culture and heritage from Cross River and different parts of Nigeria.
From what we have heard, it makes the Yuletide season beautiful indeed. Now, Maureen, so much in Calabar, only Calabar.
Yes.
How does this event, create job opportunities and boost the economy of the state?
The event created thousands of jobs, and of course, infrastructure to be taken care of. The experiences of the people that participated in that event was very amazing. See or hear from the testimonies of my respondents coming to the hospitality industry, the hoteliers.
Yeah.
All of them smiled home because there were a lot of guests in town and the hotels were filled.
Okay, Maureen, I was actually
cook the food?
I was actually about to ask you that from the look of things, it appears participants smiled to the banks, just as you have mentioned. Is there a possibility of the state government having a repeat of this event?
Of course, there is.
Okay.
If you listen to the comments of the Director General of the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation, that was one of the questions I put to him. The event will get on and on as the people, yearned for that. And he said, of course, that from what he gathered, even when he leaves, or as he was leaving, the people say the event will continue.
Okay.
Because it was an opportunity for them, especially the entrepreneurs. They had to showcase the things they use their hands to do as an alternative to better livelihood. And they also, were happy to come and meet other persons doing similar things they do in different ways. Thereby, they borrow some level of knowledge. So for the state government, it is a pride of the Cross River State government to ensure such events that gives this kind of opportunity to the citizens, is sustained.
Okay.
And I think this event used to hold, but for the COVID-19 pandemic that really came and obstructed a lot of gatherings and outings like this. But the people were so delighted that for once again, they have a life to live and live very good.
Beautiful, so, Maureen.
Yes.
Am I having an open invitation for the next episode? I would love to be in Calabar.
Why not? You're welcome. I'll be your festive food.
That's a promise. Thank you for being part of the program. We hope to see you again some other time.
Thank you, Casey, for having me on the program.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Still on the Correspondent, prostate cancer and its predisposing factors. Join us again.
My name is Osage Ehanere. I am Minister of Health. We have just taken the vaccine. It is the AstraZeneca vaccine. This vaccine is safe, properly researched. It is in use in many countries. We urge all Nigerians to submit themselves to taking this vaccine, persons who are 18 years old above. Otherwise, it is safe. You take your second dose after a period of about 10 to 12 weeks, and then you have immunity. Nigeria is aiming to vaccinate 70% of our population, and therefore be one of that 70% to give us herd immunity. Herd immunity means that Nigerians will not easily become infected even if they get in contact with the coronavirus.
Welcome back to the Correspondent, talking health now. Everyday life for some men comes with the embarrassing effects of a condition with burning and frequent urination. 50 to 60% of men in their late 40s and above go through the prostate condition. For those in this category, doctors say they need urgent medical attention, as an elevated prostate-specific antigen can mean a large prostate or an organ infection, but the dreaded outcome is prostate cancer. Correspondent Chimdema Mdubusi in this report brings us informed opinions of experts in the field of prostate.
15 years ago, talks of prostate cancer were mere noise in the ears of 60-year-old Sylvester Amadi, to the extent that he abandoned a routine test result of prostate-specific antigen, PSA, he did. Mere noise turned into a warning sound when his colleague's husband died of prostate cancer 4 years ago.
I didn't know anything about prostate. I was okay, no symptoms, nothing. I was urinating freely. Out of that fear, and I ran to a lab. I tested for prostate. They said the prostate level was 26.3. I've been spending, and since after treatment, I do not think all I do is to go for 3 months checkup, and that the level has been very reasonable. I've not had any problems since then.
In recent times, there have been reports of rising cases of prostate diseases and deaths. Key medical experts who handle or detect these conditions, like the urologist, oncologist, and radiotherapist, establish that every male has prostate, a gland in the reproductive organ that produces seminal fluid which transports sperm. It is when prostate is enlarged or there is abnormality in urinating that one should know there is trouble in paradise.
Urgency to get up quickly to go and pass urine. The fact that if you don't go quickly, the urine could come on its own, which is called urge incontinence. The fact that you have to wake up frequently to pass urine, which is called nocturia. And the fact that even in the daytime, you may be passing urine more frequently than you used to. The stream of the urine is poor. It's also a symptom. And then you find yourself straining for the urine to pass. You pass urine, it stops. You know they see urine there. You wait for some time, then the urine comes again. Then when it gets to the end, when you dress up, sometimes you find urine dropping between your legs. But when you see blood in the urine, it's a symptom of urine, you need to see the doctor. If you have pain while passing urine, you need to see the doctor. The best specialist to see is a urologist. It's not advisable for people to be going around doing tests on their own. They should see their doctor. Let the doctor assess them, examine them, listen to their symptoms and find out whether there's any need to do tests.
The treatment of prostate cancer is actually a multidisciplinary approach. In the early stages where it is still amenable to surgery, surgery is actually the best form of management. Also give them hormonal therapy, chemotherapy. They can also benefit from radiotherapy. Advanced stage, the disease has already left the confines of the prostate. It's already in maybe surrounding organs, especially the bones. And so in this country and in most of the developing countries, that is the stage where you get patients with severe bone pains. Some of them may even present to you paralyzed because it can affect the bone, the spine. Patients can also present to you with just anemia. Patient may also come down with kidney failure. It's mainly palliative, so you treat according to symptoms. They also benefit from radiotherapy. You can also use chemotherapy.
The radical surgery is not suitable for those who are more than 70 years in age because the morbidity, the damage, the trouble the surgery causes to the patient is much more than the benefit of the surgery. When people have prostate cancer and they're on treatment, they will not have erection anymore, most of the time. So it's important to any woman who is married. When people have they told me that testis is removed, it will also affect the erection.
To be exempted from all these, any male with family history of prostate cancer should make prostate screening a yearly affair from age 40.
Soya-based meal is cooked tomato because of lycopene in the tomato, so it's also help. Food that is rich in vitamin E, for instance. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, so the same thing with vitamin D. Okay, they tend to prevent against prostate cancer. Exercise is key. And we also counsel our patients to avoid or stop smoking, to reduce the alcohol intake.
Just because prostate cancer is prominent among black men, clocking 50 should be an alarm buzzer for yearly screening. This guarantees early detection and cure. So, if you don't want to prostrate to prostate, go for a check post haste.
A quite quite agree with you, Chimdima. Regular medical checkup is the way to go. As the saying goes, prevention is better than cure. Thanks a lot. And it is on that health note that we conclude the correspondence this week. Thanks a lot for your time. Join us again next week, same time on another edition. A quick reminder that COVID-19 is still around us. Continue to abide by government regulations and safety protocols, and more importantly, get vaccinated, take responsibility and stay safe. And remember to be a star with the NTA. Be part of the campaign against rape and rapists. See you again next week. Bye for now.
Nigerian youths are about the greatest assets the country has at the moment. It is therefore not surprising that the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari is strategically responding to the yearnings of the youth through multiple projects and programs. Youth entrepreneurship support years by Bank of Industry, the Youth Investment Fund by the CBN, and several other conditional cash transfer programs. Recruitment of 774,000 social workers, majority of whom are youths, and so many other projects that are beneficial to youths directly or indirectly. If the administration can do all this, definitely with a degree of patience and time, it can achieve more. Nigerian youths must come together to say no to terrorism, no to vandalism, and no to all disruptive tendencies. Hashtag Youth for Greater Nigeria, pacifying the youths, unifying the nation.